In a world where music heals, destroys, and protects, where stage lights double as battlegrounds, three girls once known as demon hunters now fight evil with nothing but rhythm and raw emotion. This isn't your average K-pop fantasy. This is Huntress, the demon idol saga, a genre-bending explosion of sound, soul, and supernatural rebellion. Roomie, Myra, Zoe, their voices can summon magic. Their pasts could summon hell, and when secrets surface, the world turns on them. Get ready to dive into a story where every beat drops like a blade, and every lyric could save or damn the world. If you thought music was just entertainment, think again. Welcome to Huntress, where the stage is sacred and the stakes are eternal. The tale begins with a forgotten legend, one where music wasn't just art, it was armor. Demon hunters of the past used harmony as their weapon, rhythm as their shield. In the present, three former hunters, Roomie, Myra, and Zoe, have traded blades for beats, becoming the K-pop girl group Huntress. But don't be fooled by the glitter and choreography, they're still protecting humanity, just with a new kind of magic. As they prep for a long overdue vacation, Roomie pulls them back into the spotlight, urging a comeback with their hit song, Golden. The melody isn't just catchy, it's potent. Each lyric brings them closer to completing the hand moon, a magical barrier that protects Earth from the Demon King's wrath. Golden dominates the charts, but with fame comes danger. Just before a major performance, Roomie's voice falters, foreshadowing the reveal of her deepest secret. She's part demon, a truth she's hidden from Myra and Zoe for years. Meanwhile, the Demon King, Guima, growing desperate, consults the mischievous but brilliant Zhao. The plan? Counter Huntress with a boy band of their own, the Saja Boys. Stylish, seductive, and demonic to the core, they weaponize music to seduce fans and weaken the hand moon from the inside. But when Zhao uncovers Roomie's secret during a heated backstage clash, things spiral fast, and unexpectedly, they fall for each other. As the chemistry between Roomie and Zhao simmers, she begs him to leave darkness behind and join her in her quest to win the Idol Awards, a competition with real stakes. If Huntress wins, Guima's influence will crumble, and every demon under his control will be freed. Zhao agrees, but Guima, ever the manipulator, digs into Zhao's painful past and twists it, forcing him to betray Roomie. At the awards show, Huntress slays with a powerful performance led by Roomie's solo, but it's a trap. Guima's agents, disguised as fans, expose Roomie's secret live on stage. Shame and betrayal crash down. Myra and Zoe walk away. And just like that, the dream shatters. Roomie is left alone, her identity in shambles, her body morphing with every passing moment. As her demonic features take over, the world descends into chaos. The hand moon begins to collapse. The Saja Boys capitalize fast, holding a mysterious midnight concert at Namsan Tower. But it's not about music, it's a soul harvest. The concert is a trap designed to feed human emotions to Guima. Even Myra and Zoe fall under its spell. But before they're lost forever, Roomie arrives, broken but determined. She sings not to perform, but to feel. Her raw voice stirs the crowd, and the hand moon is reborn, stronger and more impenetrable than ever. With a newly awakened sense of purpose, Roomie liberates Myra and Zoe from Guima's mental control. Their friendship, once fractured, fuses back through melody and memory. The trio rises, not just as idols, but as warriors. And Guima? He panics. The rebellion he hoped to snuff out is now a roaring blaze. The final showdown begins, but strength doesn't come from power, it comes from love, trust, and the painful work of forgiveness. The heart of their battle isn't just physical, it's deeply personal, rooted in Roomie's choice to hide who she truly was. That decision nearly destroyed them, but it's also what saves them. Their unity births their most powerful track yet, what it sounds like, a sonic fusion of pain, hope, and truth. Meanwhile, Guima refuses to surrender. Enraged by Huntress's defiance and philosophy of acceptance, he storms the final stage. Roomie nearly ends him, but she doesn't, because Zhao steps in, sacrificing himself to sever the Demon King's power. His final act shatters the grip Guima has on thousands of souls, turning the tide of the battle. In the ashes of war, Roomie, Myra, and Zoe build the new hand moon, a glowing dome of harmony that now shields the city from evil. When the music fades, the skies open and reveal Huntress flying above, a symbol of victory, rebirth, and restored friendship. But while the city celebrates, the truth about Zhao lingers. He had once crafted Guima's most powerful spell, music that enchants and enslaves. And although it masked his true sadness and longing, it also chained him to guilt. His final rebellion was not just for Huntress, it was for his past self, for the boy who once lost everything. He hoped no one else would have to carry that kind of pain. His sacrifice becomes the emotional center of the story, a reminder that redemption often comes at a cost. Zhao's backstory is tragic. 4 centuries ago, he was just a poor musician desperate to feed his family. Guima offered him fame, wealth, and purpose. As long as he turned his back on love, Zhao agreed. As court musician to a demonic king, he composed songs that shattered minds, but his guilt never left. Even in death, he believed punishment was his fate. That is, until he met Roomie. Her duality, human and demon, mirrored his own internal war. She saw his scars and loved him anyway. Over time, their bond grew from tension to trust, and Roomie reminded him he was more than his sins. Roomie and Zhao's shared love for music brought them closer. She inspired him to reclaim his humanity. At first, he resisted, convinced that he had no right to be saved. But during her final performance, something in him shifted. For the first time in centuries, he felt alive. She didn't save him with magic. She saved him with love. Zhao's ultimate confession that Roomie's voice had freed his soul, echoing the part of him he thought he'd buried. Even after death, that music lives on. It's his legacy, and it's what helps her win the final battle against Guima. At the story's core is Roomie's struggle with identity. Hiding her demon side was a choice born from fear. She wanted to save the world before it could reject her. But as her body changed, her voice deepened, her appearance darkened. The truth became harder to contain. Her secret hurt the people she loved most, turning harmony into dissonance. But embracing that duality, that's what gave her power. Her dark marks, once symbols of shame, begin to glow with pride. By accepting both sides of herself, she finally defeats the Demon King and inspires a new generation to do the same. Roomie's transformation also sparks a reckoning within the demon hunting community. Celine, a former witch hunter, claims that demons are soulless by nature, but Roomie challenges this. If demons are truly evil, then why did Zhao risk everything to protect her? Why did he cry when she sang? Roomie argues that the hunter's obsession with suppressing emotion and identity is part of the problem. It's not protection, it's denial. So she rejects the Han Moon's original code and blazes her own path. No more hiding, no more pretending. Her performance becomes protest, and this time, the world listens. Inspired by Roomie's defiance, Myra stops conforming and finally shares her wildest choreography ideas, pieces she was always too scared to unveil. Zoe, once afraid of being left behind, learns to value her fiery personality instead of dulling it down. Together, they reinvent what Huntress stands for. Not perfection, not purity, but power through vulnerability. Music isn't just sound, it's truth. And through it, they redefine heroism, identity, and even what it means to be a star, one beat at a time. And there you have it, Huntress. The Demon Idol saga is so much more than a K-pop fever dream. It's a rebellious love letter to identity, expression, and the battle scars we hide to survive. From cursed sawmills to soul-shattering solos, from heartbreak to harmony, this story dares to ask, what if your voice could save the world, even if it trembles? If you love the symbolism, the drama, the duality, don't just sit there. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a drop of pop culture chaos. Drop your favorite moment or theory in the comments and tell us, which Huntress member would you follow into battle? Because this isn't just a movie breakdown, it's a movement. And trust me, this chorus is just getting started. Until next time, like, subscribe, stay loud, stay proud, and keep fighting the demons with great music in your ears.